Welcome back to UK Autocar, where we bring you the latest on bikes, cars, and everything in between. Today, we're diving into the 2026 Suzuki GSX-R125, the pint-sized supersport that's still turning heads in the learner legal category. This little jigsaw has been a favorite for years, blending big bike looks with A1 license-friendly performance, and for 2026, Suzuki has kept the formula strong with some subtle refinements that make it even more appealing. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 GSX-R125 carries forward that aggressive, race-inspired design we've loved since its debut, but there are noticeable updates to keep it feeling fresh. The full fairing gets sharper lines and a more sculpted appearance, especially around the front end where the LED headlights sit in a sleeker cowl. The twin LED position lights give it a modern, predatory stare, while the aerodynamic vents and side panels flow better into the compact tail section. Suzuki has introduced updated color schemes for this year, including bolder graphic packages that pop more on the track or the street. The iconic GSX-R Blue remains a standout, paired with fresh accents in metallic finishes that catch the light beautifully. The 17-inch alloy wheels look sporty as ever, and the overall stance is low and mean, with a short wheelbase that screams agility. At just 134 to 137 kilograms ready to ride, depending on the exact spec, it feels incredibly light when you throw a leg over it, making it perfect for new riders or anyone wanting something nimble in traffic. Now, let's talk performance, because this is where the GSX-R125 punches well above its weight. The heart of the bike is a liquid-cooled, 124cc, 4-stroke, single-cylinder DOHC engine that delivers a claimed 15 PS, or around 14.8 horsepower, at 10,000 to 10,500 revolutions per minute. Peak torque sits at about 11 Nm around 8,000 revolutions per minute, giving it lively response in the mid-range without any frustrating flat spots. The fuel injection system is smooth and responsive, and the 6-speed gearbox shifts cleanly with a light clutch pull that's beginner-friendly. What really impresses is how Suzuki has tuned this engine for real-world fun. It revs eagerly up to the red line, encouraging you to ring it out on twisty B roads or city overtakes. Handling is razor-sharp thanks to the lightweight chassis, upside-down front forks, and a link-type rear suspension that soaks up bumps while keeping things planted in corners. Braking comes from a single disc up front with dual piston caliper and ABS as standard, plus a rear disc, so you get confident stopping power even when pushing hard. Top speed. In real-world conditions, most riders report around 110 to 120 km per hour, or roughly 68 to 75 miles per hour, though some claim closer to 130 km per hour with a tuck and tailwind. It's more than enough for motorway filtering or keeping up with traffic, and the bike feels composed at those speeds. Fuel average is one of its strongest points. Official figures hover around 117 mpg, or about 2.4 liters per 100 kilometers, but real-world testing often sees 100 to 120 mpg depending on how enthusiastically you ride. With an 11-liter tank, that translates to a range well over 300 miles, making it incredibly economical for commuting or weekend blasts. Price-wise, for the UK market in 2026, the GSX-R125 starts from around £5,199 on the road, with some dealers offering it closer to that with minimal extras. It's positioned as great value in the 125cc sports bike segment, especially with the full suite of LED lighting, digital dash, and that unmistakable GSX-R heritage. Overall, the 2026 Suzuki GSX-R125 remains a brilliant choice if you're after proper supersport thrills without needing a bigger license. It looks sharp with its updated exterior tweaks, performs way beyond its engine size, sips fuel like a miser, and won't break the bank. If you're starting out or just love that jigsaw vibe in a small package, this one's hard to beat. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the review, subscribe to UK Autocar for more bike and car content, and drop a comment below. Would you ride the GSX-R125? See you in the next one. Word count, approximately 600.